What was the Great Depression? Longest economic recession in modern history. What founding document was written in 1787? U.S. Constitution. Name one U.S. military conflict after the September 11, 2001 attacks. War in Afghanistan. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What is one way Americans can serve their country? Obey the law. Many documents influence the U.S. Constitution. Name one. Federalist Papers. How many voting members are in the House of Representatives? 435. What is Memorial Day? A holiday to honor soldiers who died in military service. Name the three branches of government. Congress, President, and the courts. How can people become United States citizens? Naturalize. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. There are three branches of government. Why? Checks and balances. Why is the Electoral College important? It decides who is elected president. Alexander Hamilton is famous for many things. Name one. First Secretary of the Treasury. What are two cabinet-level positions? Attorney General, Vice President. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. Why did the United States enter the Persian Gulf War? To force the Iraqi military from Kuwait. When did the Great Depression start? Stock market crash of 1929. Why is the Declaration of Independence important? It says America is free from British control. Thomas Jefferson is famous for many things. Name one. First Secretary of State. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? Senate and House of Representatives. What is the supreme law of the land? U.S. Constitution. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? People of their state. Who elects members of the House of Representatives? Citizens from their district. How many seats are on the Supreme Court? Nine. Who is Commander-in-Chief of the U.S. military? The President. What is one part of the judicial branch? Supreme Court. The nation's first motto was E pluribus unum. What does that mean? We all become one. What is Veterans Day? A holiday to honor people in the U.S. military. Name one power that is only for the states. Provide schooling and education. What did the civil rights movement do? Fought to end racial discrimination. What does the Bill of Rights protect? The basic rights of Americans. What U.S. war ended slavery? The Civil War. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. When did all men get the right to vote? After the Civil War. The U.S. Constitution starts with the words "We the people." What does "We the people" mean? Self-government. What is the capital of your state? This answer will vary. The executive branch has many parts. Name one. President. Name one power of the president. Vetoes bills. Who vetoes bills? The president. Why did the United States enter the Korean War? To stop the spread of communism. Name one power of the U.S. Congress. Rights laws. The President of the United States is in charge of which branch of government? Executive branch. Supreme Court justices serve for life. Why? To be independent of politics. It is important for all men, age 18 through 25, to register for the Selective Service. Name one reason why. Required by law. Why did the United States enter World War I? Because Germany attacked U.S. civilian ships. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Who can vote in federal elections, run for federal office, and serve on a jury in the United States? Citizens of the United States. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. Dwight Eisenhower is famous for many things. Name one. 34th President of the United States. Who is one of your state's U.S. Senators now? This answer will vary. What part of the federal government writes laws? U.S. Congress. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. How long is a term for a U.S. Senator? Six years. Martin Luther King Jr. is famous for many things. Name one. Fought for civil rights. What amendment says all persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are U.S. citizens? 14th Amendment. Name one power that is only for the federal government. Declare war. Who elects U.S. senators? Citizens from their state. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. There are 4 amendments to the U.S. Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. What founding document said the American colonies were free from Britain? Declaration of Independence. Who does a member of the House of Representatives represent? People in their district. Name one reason why the Americans declared independence from Britain. High taxes. Some states have more representatives than other states. Why? Because of the state's population. Name your U.S. representative. This answer will vary. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Name 3 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day, Christmas Day, Thanksgiving Day. The Civil War had many important events. Name one. Lincoln was assassinated. When did all women get the right to vote? After World War I. The American Revolution had many important events. Name one. Declaration of Independence. Why does each state have 2 senators? Equal representation for small states. What are 2 examples of civic participation in the United States? Join a civic group. Join a community group. Why did the United States enter World War II? Japanese attacked Pearl Harbor. The words, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness are in what founding document? Declaration of Independence. The President of the United States can serve only 2 terms. Why? Because of the 22nd Amendment. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. Name 2 important ideas from the Declaration of Independence and the U.S. Constitution. Equality. Liberty. What is the highest court in the United States? Supreme Court. What is the purpose of the 10th Amendment? It states that the powers not given to the federal government belong to the states or to the people. Why is it important to pay federal taxes? Required by law. What war did the Americans fight to win independence from Britain? War for American Independence. How many amendments does the U.S. Constitution have? 27. How many Supreme Court justices are usually needed to decide a case? Five. Name two promises that new citizens make in the Oath of Allegiance. Give up loyalty to other countries. Obey the laws of the United States. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Benjamin Franklin is famous for many things. Name one. U.S. diplomat. George Washington is famous for many things. Name one. Father of our country. Who was the United States' main rival during the Cold War? Russia. Why did the United States enter the Vietnam War? To stop the spread of communism. How long do Supreme Court justices serve? Lifetime appointment. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. During the Cold War, what was one main concern of the United States? Communism. What is Independence Day? The country's birthday. Name one thing the U.S. Constitution does. Forms the government. How many senators does each state have? 2. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. How are changes made to the U.S. Constitution? Amendments. The President of the United States is elected for how many years? For years. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. Why do U.S. representatives serve shorter terms than U.S. senators? To follow public opinion more closely. Abraham Lincoln is famous for many things. Name one. Freed the slaves. Who appoints federal judges? The President. Name your U.S. representative. This answer will vary. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Name one leader of the women's rights movement in the 1800s. Susan B. Anthony. Why were the Federalist Papers important? They helped people understand the U.S. Constitution. The colonists came to America for many reasons. Name one. Freedom. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. What group of people was taken and sold as slaves? Africans. There were 13 original states. Name 5. New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, North Carolina, South Carolina. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? Louisiana Territory. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. What is the form of government of the United States? Republic. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. What are 3 rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of speech, freedom of assembly, freedom of religion. Name 1 U.S. military conflict after the September 11, 2001 attacks. War in Afghanistan. Many documents influence the U.S. Constitution. Name 1. Federalist Papers. Name the 3 branches of government. Congress, President, and the courts. Why did the United States enter the Persian Gulf War? To force the Iraqi military from Kuwait. Why is the Declaration of Independence important? It says America is free from British control. How long is a term for a member of the House of Representatives? 2 years. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. Name one example of an American innovation. Airplane. James Madison is famous for many things. Name one. Father of the Constitution. What is the economic system of the United States? Capitalism.